Hello, YouTube. This is Keith, Kevin, Ken. I'm Kevin, and it's time again for our daily pocket dump deconstruction. This right here that you see, that's what I'm carrying today. That's my EDC. That's my pocket carry. And now I've got it all dumped and arranged. And the reason it's so pretty is I just took a picture of it and posted it on my Instagram. The Instagram is Keith Kevin Ken, at Keith Kevin Ken. So if you want to join the feed and join the fun and see all of the knives that I post about, I don't know, I average about 4 or 5 posts a day. Starting early morning with my first cup of coffee and then ending with a bunch of knives. So that's on the Instagram. I turned my iPhone 6s Plus to video, and now we're going to do the deconstruction. We're going to talk about what's making up my pocket carry for today. Today is February, as I record this, it's Friday the 26th. Hey, finally made it to Friday. Now I just have to get through the day, right? 2016. I'm on the East Coast. You may be watching this 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, but I just wanted to give a date because we are doing this every single day. I'm uploading this video. Don't forget you can check out the picture of this on my Instagram as well. So let's get to it, okay? Obviously, I have a watch during each of my days. This watch is a Concord. It's one of my favorite chronographs that I wear on a regular basis. I just like it. It's nice, it's simple, but also I have a big meeting today. Don't you hate it when meetings are on Fridays? A see-through back. I just love it. When I know what I have in my pocket and I know what I have on my wrist, that's the only jewelry I wear as a watch, I just feel more confident. I don't know why. I could always glance at my phone or something for the time or whatever. But anyway, love it. That's the Concord. The cigar that I will be toasting the end of the week with is a wonderful Cuban cigar. It's the Juan Lopez. Been around Cuba before the revolution. Not this cigar, but the factory. It's really a nice medium to strong Cuban cigar. Most Cuban cigars, in my opinion, when I first started smoking Cuban cigars, all of them were strong. Now that I've been smoking a lot of Cuban cigars, this is a more medium one, and it smells delicious. Some just smell like a cigar. Some smell light and delicious, and that's what this is. It'll fool you. I love it. That's the Juan Lopez. That's what I'm going to be smoking with my single malt Macallan. Um, today because I'm celebrating. Man, it's been a long day and I still have meetings on Friday. So hopefully I make it to Saturday. I will definitely make it to Saturday, okay? With a smile on my face, especially because of those two. The coin today, a couple of days ago I carried one of the unicorn coins. Let me give it some shade. I have 4. There's only 4 in the set. It's Chinese unicorn coin. Kind of hard to get. I also have a couple of half-ounce coins. And my grandson said, I love that unicorn coin. So I put a second one out today to put in my pocket. So you see who's in control of me, right? 1994 Chinese unicorn coin. Kind of hard to find. There are 4 in the set. And I have those and some halves as well. Yes, I could geek out on coins forever, but I won't. Now let's talk about the knives. I'll tell you, today I wanted to feel good, period. And sometimes because of your schedule and my schedule, you just know you're in for it today, right? Especially when you're going to work. And this morning I knew I was in for it, so I sat. I brought out a beautiful knife, drank a great cup of coffee, and just let it be quiet and just said, I'm going to make this day wonderful. And then I start putting together the pocket uh, dump or my pocket carry, and I love it because I get to go through my cases and just forget about everything. And I just decided I'm doing carbon fiber today. Plain and simple, period. I wanted a lighter carry and I wanted a classy carry. Meet up with friends later and I want to show off my knives. So, what I decided to do is to go with the big dog. Plus, I went through my cases and I played with a bunch of knives, and I'm going to talk about one that got away. Um, but I'll tell you, I actually had my carbon fiber Chris Reeve Sebenzas on my desk under a cover, um, under a cover to keep the dust out, because I'm definitely going to record one of these days soon a mini collection of my Chris Reeve carbon fiber inlaid and Chris Reeve full carbon fiber knives like this one. So I had them on the desk. I get done playing with a bunch of Spydercos and Browse blades and Striders, and then I get to the desk and I go, ooh, I need to carry this. This is the Chris Reeve carbon fiber, beautiful carbon fiber, large 21 in single. That's the in single blade. I love the in single blade. Chris Reeve calls the in single, he calls this blade shape an in single, which in South African means razor. And man, that's a wonderful name for it. Easier to cut open boxes or cut open anything you need to cut open. Very sharp, very beautiful. There's a debate. There's always a debate when something new comes out. And when Chris Reeve came out with these in single blades, I'm always asked, which do you like? Do you like in single blades or do you like the regular shape? Honestly, I love them both. Now that's a cheat of an answer to a question like a Dodge, right? But I always default to the classic. So I like them both. I'm lucky enough to be able to afford them both and get them both, and I do. And I just love this blade shape. I love the in single. But the cop out is I can get both, so it doesn't matter. But the true answer is I like the classics. So give me the thing that has lasted for over 30 years, the regular shape, and I'll usually default to that. That's me. But man, I can't really argue with anyone who just loves the in single blade. And they do. A lot of people I really admire and watch their videos on YouTube really love their in singles. And I'd love to see the passion they have over them. So that's the in single. It is just beautiful. This carbon fiber, all carbon fibers, where the show side is all carbon fiber, and of course you still have that wonderful titanium lock on the back, full tie on the back. This with the special bead, this is an exclusive from knifeart.com. Every time I pick one of these up, I have to tell you it's an exclusive from knifeart.com because you can't find them any other place. So you have to go there. Wonderful customer service. Those folks have saved me a lot of headaches, because when I buy from them, and I do often, a lot of times I buy it on a Friday, like a day like today, and then I go, please, can you send it to me by tomorrow? And they do it because they're great people. That is the big carry. That is a big carry. And one reason I did it is I have to suit up today for the meeting. But man, it's such a light carry. Look at, I mean, it's a big blade. It has everything you can imagine from a Sebenza, but it's so light. I keep saying I wish we had feel-o-vision or touch-o-vision so you could feel and touch the lightness of that. That is the Insingo Chris Reeve 21, large 21, carbon fiber, exclusive from Knifeart. And then, of course, to go along with my carbon fiber, and I guess to go along with my Chris Reeve, this was also on the desk. I'm going to do the full mini collection of the carbon fiber Chris Reeves, which will include the 25s long, the Chris Reeve Sebenza 25 in both of these, the large 21s in both of these, and several small ones, some with Damascus, some without, in both carbon fibers. So you can get a look at them and a feel of them, at least through me. Oh, I love that spine when you have that Damascus. This is Raindrop Damascus. I know every time I pick this up, I say it, so you might have heard it before. I have, I don't know, 10, 12 knives with Raindrop Damascus. This is by far the best patterned Raindrop Damascus I have. This is Chris Reeve. This is the Inlayed Sebenza. This is a small Sebenza, inlaid carbon fiber Sebenza. You're probably used to seeing on videos, or you own a inlaid Sebenza, and it's usually a wooden inlay. I'm going to do a mini collection on that as well, of a lot of the wooden ones, at least the current wooden ones. Well, this is carbon fiber. It's so wonderful. And yes, you add to it, you can see that I don't know if you can, it comes off of the tie liners and the tie scale. And so it's great because it comes out a little, gives you a better grip. Because it's carbon fiber, it's still very light. All of the inlays have 3 strips, 2 on the show side like this, 1 on the lock side. It usually has this more shinier tie, a polished tie, instead of with the plain Janes, the more dull tie, titanium sides. Really beautiful. Has those blue studs which really set it off. I really like this knife. It's one of my favorites. It really is one of my favorites. Again, the thing about the carbon fiber, looks beautiful. It's light. It really sets off a Sebenza. And in this case, all of the inlays, whether it's micarta or the wooden ones or this, it just feels your hand a little, a little bit more. This is the Sebenza, small Sebenza 21 with Raindrop Damascus and carbon fiber inlaid. And in this case, this carbon fiber inlay, it is an exclusive of Blade HQ. So in this case, both of the carbon fibers, Chris Reeve worked exclusively with a distributor. This carbon fiber, full carbon on the show side, that's from knifeart.com. And if you want the inlaid carbon fiber, you need to go to Blade HQ. That's who handles all of those exclusively. So 2 exclusives. So that's the word. Beautiful knives. I just love them. Oh, by the way, don't forget the drinking game, the Keith Kevin Ken drinking game. Wonderful, beautiful. I love it. Take a shot. Okay. Well, this is a wonderful, beautiful knife that I love. You've seen me. I love tag knives. In this case, this is the Spyderco tag. It was a collaboration with Serge Pacheco. This reminded me because I follow Serge, and Serge just announced some custom knives. And little custom round knives. I have one of his from an earlier run. I really love his work. This is a collaboration. They've done 3 of them, a multicolored like blue and green one. They've done a G10 one. This, what's the theme today? Carbon fiber. So this is the carbon fiber one. S30V steel. This little blade is S30V steel. It is a slip joint, but it has a really nice feel to it. It's stiff. Did you hear it click? And it's wonderful on small tasks. It really is. And it's small. It's as large as a dog tag. So you can put it around your neck. What I do is I put it on my keychain. This is my keychain knife. So that when I throw down my keychain, everyone says, "Oh, how cute." They don't freak out. They love it, and so do I. That's the carbon fiber Spyderco tag, the collaboration with Serge Pacheco. That is, folks, the big The large Chris Reeve Sebenza 21 carbon fiber, that's the small Sebenza 21 with wonderful raindrop Damascus and carbon fiber inlaid. That made up, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. That will make up today's carry here on a Friday. And that, all of that you see, the word guide that I carry, my notepad, and that Coach wallet and everything else is what made up the picture for my Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. But you know what? This ain't Instagram, it's YouTube. And on YouTube, we talk about the knife that got away. The one I couldn't stop playing with all day, all morning. And I'll tell you, I started playing with this knife's big brother. This, by the way, is a Browse Blade Mini Division knife. The blade is D2. All of Browse's blades are D2. It's this blade is about a 3.5-inch blade. You know, I take a picture for Instagram of my first cup of coffee and the knife that I'm playing with at the time. This was the knife that was in that photo. This came first, the division, the Browse Blades division. I have about 4 of them. 4 of the large divisions. I love them. A lot of people, and they were right, it's a big knife. This is a one-off with Blue C-Tech scale. So this is a one-off. He does these mid-tech mini productions, you know, half production, half custom knives, and then he takes it and he does several one-offs. So no one else has one like this. It's a big division. I love the big ones. They are hard to carry because they're so big. I will do a mini collection of the Browse Blade divisions because I have several of them, like 7 of them. So that's what I played with this morning. And then I grabbed the smaller one and I said, let's carry it. It's wonderful, man. It's carbon fiber. It's really molded. He does great with his textures. Look at that clip. It's just wonderful. This is the mini. He started the mini because a lot of people said they loved the division. It was very successful for him, but it was just a big honking knife. So he did the mini division, which I love and carry. You can see how much smaller. The knife is a 3.5-inch D2 blade. The big buddy is 4.4-inch blade, so almost a full inch bigger. It's a mega blade, man, but it just flips. Oh, man, talk about flipping like butter. Man, oh, man, big knife, big blade, and flips like butter. Browse Blades, he's the one knife maker that I like his, I really like his liner locks. They're easy to get to, they're smooth. This, of course, has full tie liners, but the liner lock is nice. Look, butter. Is that butter? Just a wonderful knife. Flips like crazy. I was going to carry it, and then I got to the table. You know, I was playing with this knife all morning while I was drinking coffee. It's quiet, and I usually take a knife that I don't carry much, and I play with it with my cup of coffee. And of course, I'm an Instagram person, so I take a picture of Instagram. And while I'm thinking and flipping the knife, I just loved it. I said, man, I need to carry this sucker. So I pulled out the small one to carry and then went the whole Chris Reeve way. So that's the knife that got away. And that knife that got away, the Browse Blades, the mini division, is the knife that got away. Instead, I went with the Chris Reeve small Sebenza inlaid, carbon fiber inlaid. And the reason I reached for the small division was I play with this Blue C-Tech one-off Browse Blades division all morning with my coffee, and I just wanted to do some work with it. Oh, smooth as silk. Just smooth as silk. I love it. Anyway, those are the knives, folks. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule on this Friday to take a look and to enjoy these knives. If it's not this Friday, they're up there for as long as YouTube exists. I do this every single day, 7 days a week. So if you don't want to miss any of the things that I upload, I told you I'm going to do a carbon fiber Chris Reeve mini collection. I have a number of mini collections up right now that you can check out on the Keith Kevin Ken channel. And I'm also going to do a division mini. I'm going to do a bunch of mini collections until I get through my entire collection, so you can see it all. I also do mail calls, so when a new knife comes in and I purchase this, we talk about it and play with it. But there you go. That is it. Those are the knives for the day. Thank you very much for giving me so much of your precious time. I truly appreciate your time and the time that you spend with me. Hey, you have a perfect day, and please keep those pockets full. Thank you.